To Toon 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 Jam. To Toon 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 Jam. To Toon 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 Jam.
I love Toon Jam.
Yeah.
Toon Jam. Toon Jam.
Hello and welcome once again to Toon Jam. I'm Matt.
And I'm J-Man.
And this week we are discussing another of those Cartoon Network classics, I Am Weasel. You may remember it. Appearing in Cow and Chicken originally, and then eventually making its way to its own spin-off series, simply titled I Am Weasel. The series centres on a character named I Am Weasel, a smart, beloved and highly successful weasel, and I Are Baboon, an unsuccessful, unintelligent baboon who's jealous of Weasel's success and constantly tries to upstage him, usually failing to do so. Let's have a look. It ran from 1997 to 2000, with the first 4 of its seasons being part of Cow and Chicken, its 5th season being on its own, as earlier mentioned, and that wasn't until 1999. And it ran for a year, basically. Altogether, how many are there? I think there's like 79 episodes or something, like brief ones. Yeah, 79 brief, like 7-minute episodes. So there you go, I Am Weasel. Fun fact, he was voiced by Worf from Star Trek.
Really? That's so weird.
Oh, the guy that plays Worf,
Yeah.
I should say. But yeah, there you go. So, I Am Weasel. Let's quickly move on to memories. So, I Am Weasel.
Yes.
I take it you remember it.
Oh yeah, definitely. I remember Weasel, and I remember I Are Baboon.
Yeah.
I've got a T-shirt of I Are Baboon.
Baboon was a classic character.
He was, yeah. I just remembered like the difference between them being ridiculous, like how sort of smart and just like correct Weasel was, and I Are just being like just an insane person, basically.
Yeah,
like,
just and it was always weird that I don't know how the rivalry really, like, to me it was like it'd be like me having a rivalry with George Clooney or something.
Yeah,
it doesn't
it's just like,
doesn't really make sense. Like,
no.
Weasel's like the most famous person on earth.
Yeah,
Baboon is just some idiot.
Yeah, and it's like you just want all the fame for some
Yeah.
reason. Yeah, dead weird. But yeah, I like the theme was dead, like it's like a nursery
You
rhyme or
don't
whatever.
need pants for a victory dance.
And like after that, it's just like every time that comes into your head, that's what you think.
I am Weasel.
And it was silly, and it still had that like the Cow and Chicken like sort of rudeness to it, didn't it? Because
Yeah,
like
it
Baboon's
was-
bum's always like
Yeah,
just red and sticking out and very obvious.
It's like the same humour,
Yeah,
but just with a couple of different characters.
Yeah.
It was like an extension of the Cow and Chicken world, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
and so yeah, I really enjoyed it when I
Yeah.
was a kid.
Yeah.
Like, what about you?
It was never. I always preferred Cow and Chicken.
Mm.
Like, so when there was an episode of that on, I was always like, oh,
Yeah.
sort of thing. But I still liked it. It
Yeah.
wasn't like the worst. I do remember preferring Weasel to Baboon.
Yeah.
You know, and you're like, why are you always trying to upstage him, pal?
That's so funny.
I know, yeah. I'm always like, yeah, Weasel's a pretty sound guy.
Yeah.
He's got it all together. I don't understand why this Weasel character, this Baboon character.
Get rid of this Baboon.
Yeah, like, what is he doing? He keeps ruining everything. Luckily, Weasel's there to sort it all out. But yeah, you know,
Yeah.
I remember it vividly,
Yeah.
and you know, still got that hilarious Cow and Chicken sort of vibe. I think Cow and
Fine.
Chicken was like probably my favourite Cartoon Network
Yeah.
cartoon, so you'd see it a lot
Yeah.
on there. I don't know if there's ever any crossover episode or anything.
Yeah.
Wasn't there one he appeared in first? Like they didn't Cow see him on telly or something?
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
I don't know,
Dunno.
but yeah,
Maybe. It's likely, isn't it?
Yeah.
Since it was like on the same show. Like,
I always liked Weasel.
mm.
I think it helped that he was voiced by Worf from Star Trek.
Yeah. You just say, yeah.
I was like, oh yeah,
Yes, Worf.
yeah, because my mum used to watch Star Trek all the time.
Yeah.
And naturally, eventually, I got into it, but
There you go.
it was just like, yeah, I know him. I know who that is.
Yeah, he's my friend.
He's my friend because I've seen him in real life with ridges on his head.
That's it.
I know what he actually looks like, man. But yeah, remember it.
Yeah.
So the episode we've watched is actually the first episode of
The actual
just I Am
solo
Weasel.
series.
Yeah. Well, it's the first episode of. There was just that it might have appeared in Cow and Chicken,
Yeah.
but it's the first solely Weasel Baboon episode,
Right.
which is called
This
Bridge.
This bridge, not Weasel Bridge.
This Bridge, Not Weasel's Bridge.
Yeah.
So let's do a quick playthrough.
Rewind.
Playthrough. So the premise of this episode is construction.
Construction,
This
building a bridge
Yeah.
from USA
Yeah,
to France.
To France. We've all questioned it before. Why isn't there a bridge
Yeah.
from America to France?
Why is it only plane
Yeah.
or boat?
We just, you don't really want to go by them. You want to just drive it.
Yeah.
You want to have a road trip and you want to go over the sea.
Over the sea,
Yeah.
one bridge
That's it.
to rule them all.
And so this episode was trying to make that happen. The guys over there had started construction, and it just hadn't really gone anywhere.
Well, it was the guy's like got a 7-year plan, hasn't he, to build
Yeah.
the bridge, and he's super proud of Baboon as his right hand man. He's like, one day you'll get to take over
Yeah.
there or something like that.
Yeah, Baboon's like the underdog employee.
Yeah.
That's like just
But the manager
come
believes
aboard.
in him, and
Yeah,
they're going to get it done in 7 years' time. They're
Yeah.
all on track.
but
Does he-
something happens to like.
Doesn't he like fall in the? Does he fall in the water, or does he?
Yeah,
He dies.
Yeah,
somehow.
something happens to him, doesn't he? And so
Yeah.
the bridge is like on a hold,
Yeah.
like indefinitely.
So like Baboon's sure it's going to be him.
Yeah.
That's taken over.
So he's like, I'll do it. I'll finish the bridge off, and
Yeah.
I'll become famous. And then he has that idea, and then begins dancing. And then
Yeah.
later on, like Weasel's given, like someone gives Weasel the task.
Someone hires him.
Yeah, because he's like Weasel's like this super popular guy.
Yeah.
And it's like this guy, he gets stuff done. Like why don't you build the cross ocean bridge
Yeah.
to France? And so they get Weasel on board as the foreman, who turns up on the scene, and Baboon is still dancing from
Yeah.
coming up with the idea that he was going to do it. And now Weasel does some recalculations and finds out that with his new plan, they can accomplish it in like 7 hours, 7 days, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of
7 years.
Yeah, 7 years.
Is it? It might even be 7 hours.
Is it right? Yeah, I
It's
think
something
that.
ridiculous.
It's like can do it tonight
Yeah.
instead of 7 years from now. And so, but Baboon is like eager to be the one that does it.
He's
So he starts
furious as well,
making
isn't
it
he?
already,
Yeah.
and he starts like he just solo like just builds bridges like on the go.
Just like a
Zooms.
whirling dervish of
Yeah.
bridge building.
He is just like a monster, and he manages to somehow. He doesn't make it straight. It ends
Yeah.
up going underwater a little bit, going up to France, and then turning back round and
And then
like-
going to Mexico.
Yeah, go to
instead.
Mexico. Yeah, so it's not quite accurate, but he
Yeah.
has built a bridge in like 0 time.
Yeah, fair play to him.
Yeah.
Double the size as well.
That's it. But Weasel being the planner, he actually heads over to France to make sure that it's okay that they build this bridge. And turns out France doesn't want him.
Yeah.
He's like, no, we don't want the bridge. We don't want to go to America.
There's like a lot of animosity in this episode between the Americans and the French.
Yeah. I always feel like in cartoons the French are always like
Getting the
yeah.
short straw.
Yeah,
maybe.
they all get digs
rough
in
end
at
of
the
the
French,
stick, yeah.
don't they? Like no matter, it's like omelette du fromage.
Yeah.
Like this, there's always
There's a lot in this.
yeah.
Like,
There's what show is it where it's like in Futurama, French is like an incomprehensible language in the year 3000.
Yeah.
They're just like we're trying to decrypt this and it's French, but it's just always like seems
Yeah,
to be
the
like
French.
a Toon thing. Yeah. So don't know why that is.
Yeah.
But it's already been done by this time. Weasel's trying to do the diplomatic thing and sort it
Yeah.
out, but Baboon's already done the construction, and people are already driving on the bridge, and it turns out that like it doubles up as a car wash.
Yeah,
because it goes underwater. So the French are actually quite happy with the car wash to Mexico.
Yeah.
And it becomes a smash hit. Weasel gets all the acclaim, and Baboon, that's absolutely nothing.
As always.
Yeah. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the end of the episode.
Toon Jam. Toon Jam.
So, what we know, Weasel's got his act together.
Yeah. Yeah.
Big time. Baboon is not.
No.
Fueled by rage. Fueled by rage, doing silly things.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow, Weasel, the guy he is, puts the good spin on it.
Yeah.
Gets the acclaim.
Yeah.
Baboon.
No. No. No one even knew he did it.
No.
He made that bridge.
All by himself in seconds.
Yeah. Which makes you wonder why it was taken 7 years to do it. But that's just a proof that is how building works.
Yeah.
When you see those workmen
eating their bacon sandwiches on the side of the road.
It's like they could do it in seconds if they wanted to, but it's a game.
You need a Weasel about.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, funny.
Yeah.
Made me laugh quite a lot.
Oh yeah.
Characters, both good.
Yeah.
I come to appreciate Baboon.
Yeah, Baboon was actually like more mental than I remember him being.
Yeah.
His voice is just like he can barely talk. It's just like
Cow and Chicken is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And this feels somehow even more.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's more ridiculous.
It's definitely
at least on par.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just
I love how he talks about himself in the third person all the time.
Yeah.
That's always funny. Just someone talking
with
about
all the wrong words.
Yeah.
just down to his t-shirt, like IR Baboon written upside down. Because he's done it with a crayon or something.
Yeah, man. A timeless idiot. It's really funny.
Yeah. And it's just what's so good about the whole this world that they're all in, but across both shows, is that it's not just like no one in it is anything more than like stupid.
Yeah.
Everyone is an idiot in some way.
Yeah.
And just like the foreman at the start that's like super proud of Baboon, he's just like an idiot. Everyone's so stupid, and it just makes for such a hilarious situation.
It's like just this world of stupid people that they somehow create. Like it's just proper funny to see what happens in it, because it's not going to go normally. There's no way it's going to go as you expect, because like people just don't have brains in this place. Like,
and it's just such a stupid like at the start. So when they first contact Weasel, he's donating his kidney, isn't he, to a child?
Oh yeah.
And the kid's like, "Thank you, Weasel." And he's like, "I would have donated my kidney whether you needed it or not." So ridiculous. But yeah, there's a lot of. That was one thing. Well, on my look at my notes, keeps coming up is the French, sort of veiled French hate. Yeah. Like, because even Weasel's like, I don't know why we'd want a bridge to France. And stuff. And then they're like, we don't want one to America.
Yeah.
But even when, like, where the way they're insulting America is almost still an insult on them. Yeah. Like America's saying they're so far up their own ass.
Yeah. It's like backhanded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah, it is weird. Don't know why they hate the French so much.
It's just strange, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like maybe the showrunner had a particularly bad time in France or something. To be fair, if you went to Paris, they do hate you, especially if you speak English.
Really? Oh.
Yeah.
There you go then. Maybe that's it.
Maybe
Maybe you went for a Parisian lunch one day and just had the worst time of his life.
I think, there's a bit. This is what I wrote this down. Where he's moaning about the Americans and how they don't want him there, and he says, "Your kind pollute our fromage."
Oh yeah.
And then like they give Weasel a trophy, don't they? For building the bridge outside, and it's just a trophy but filled with French bread.
Yeah, it's just full of baguettes, like
Just these bizarre stereotypes, like that you kind of.
You just.
I mean, then the thing is, they're not offensive. They're not. They're like stupid, and they are a joke. Yeah. But I don't. You wonder if now people would get on their high horse about it.
Yeah, probably.
Sort of thing, like.
Yeah,
France is more than its bread.
Wouldn't fly today, would it? Yeah.
No.
But yeah,
well, it might do though. I don't know.
Maybe that.
I mean, it should do. I mean, you should be able to do that about all countries, really.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, they do it about England a lot.
Yeah,
anyway.
all the time. Yeah. We're only ever like Cockney
or like super posh.
Yeah.
In bowler hats, cups of tea, sort of thing.
Terrible teeth all the time.
Yeah, terrible teeth and all that stuff. But you know, we had braces.
Yeah.
Our teeth are fine.
I wear a retainer every night.
Look at that.
To keep them in perfect form.
In perfect condition. I wear a tea guard every day. But yeah, I don't know. That's it was just a weird observation of the show.
No, it is. You definitely notice it when you're watching it, I think. Yeah.
But funny. It did make me laugh at the
funny.
same time. I'm not complaining. It was very funny.
Yeah, I like IR's dancing as well. He's just got like a weird motion about him. Like his shape is even funny.
He's just awkward, isn't he?
He is so awkward.
He's just like, and that's because like Weasel's so sort of.
He's just a rectangle.
He's a rectangle. He fits.
Yeah.
He's like when he dives into, doesn't he dive in the water to save someone or something?
Yeah, I think so.
And he like rips off his fur.
He's
and
just
got
all
like
muscle.
a muscly body with an anchor tattoo. Yeah.
It's just pure muscle.
I mean, I don't know. I struggle to find anything that I'd really question their decision making.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's the French stuff, but I did actually find that
hilarious. It's still
don't
funny.
question it really. It's just a.
That's
thing.
it.
But yeah, no, I enjoyed. I mean, you'd watch another in a heartbeat, wouldn't you?
Oh
like,
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, this is well good.
Yeah.
It just has that.
It's so silly.
So silly.
Yeah.
It is one of the silliest. It's just a really good example of a Cartoon Network classic sort of thing.
That's it. Yeah. You can't really fault it. Like,
No.
It's just. Yeah.
So I mean, I feel like these are the cartoons that sort of bring up the point of why we started doing this in the first place. Because everyone says the cartoons from when we were young were better than now. Just because of ones like this that you don't, I suppose, see so much of.
No, that's true. Yeah.
Today's equivalent of this would be stuff like Adventure Time.
Yeah.
What, Steven Universe, stuff like that.
Uncle
Cartoon
Grandpa,
Network cartoons, so stuff like that. You kind of think, this is missing. Almost.
It's not. Yeah, this type of just pure ridiculous like humor is just. It's not quite. It's not there anymore, is it? Like,
no.
It's definitely
and the
not to
is,
this
it's
level.
almost like, because I feel like Adventure Time had it.
Yeah.
And then they lost it when
Definitely.
they started catering to a new audience.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. Which goes to show, I mean, is that the reason why that humour's... I mean, it is still there. You've got like Teen Titans Go and stuff.
Yeah.
It's sort of along the wavelength. There's a lot of stuff that is still ridiculous, but there's almost a grotesqueness to its ridiculousness that doesn't exist anymore.
That's it. Like they've toned that down, and so it's kind of had to just
like everything. Like all animation now is all rounded, bubbly.
That's it. Yeah.
Whereas these are all sharp, fairly ugly.
Yeah.
Like everyone stands with their bum facing the camera.
Yeah.
Like in the Cow and Chicken.
That's it. Yeah.
Everyone's got their buns on show, no matter what.
That's it.
And
everyone's very angular and oddly angular as well. Like they're not like Weasel's a rectangle, but like his face and stuff is all like still it's still got some weird angles.
Yeah, and his nose is still pretty. It's massive and horrible. And, they're all ugly.
They're all jaunty edges, aren't they? Yeah.
But like in a way that's not so offensive.
No, it's just like
it's part of it, isn't it?
Yeah,
So it matches the humour.
It really does.
Stupid, worst side of us, but we still
That's it.
laugh.
Yeah, it's like clownish almost.
Yeah.
Just this silly edge of it.
And that's the bit that's missing.
Yeah. Whereas, yeah, I can't think of like a modern show that's kind of tongue in cheek in the same way that these are. Like,
and so like as like dumb,
yeah,
but
yeah.
in a good way.
Yeah, because it's like it's not a heavy plot episode.
No,
it's not something that's like, you know, it's like, oh, I can see. Yeah, like why this is, you know. It's
and that's
so
the thing
loved.
with a lot of the Cartoon Network ones we've watched. The plots are always a bit like,
yeah,
what? Where'd
like,
you come up with this?
Yeah, like how's that an episode? Like who greenlit that? But then you watch it and it's like this is really
it works. Still,
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Well,
Well, shall we move on to our ratings?
Yes.
On that note, the mystery unfolds. Okay, so here at Toon Jam we have a 3-point rating system that consists of thumbs up, I am Weasel. Thumbs down, I are Baboon. Shaky middle. This foreman's got 7 years to get this done, and it's all going to plan. So that is good, bad, on the fence, not really sure. So, J-Man?
Yes.
I am Weasel.
Well, surprisingly, after all the points we raised, where it was pretty positive stuff, the characters are fun, they're silly, the humour is irreverent and
highly,
and you know, quite sought after nowadays. And you know, there's lots of gags in there that all landed, and it looks like it's got its own style. Like it looks, you know, it looks different to a lot of the stuff that we'd see nowadays. Therefore, it's gonna have to be a thumbs up for me for I Am Weasel. Yeah,
2 thumbs up. Yes, the very same. I mean, I've got nothing bad to say about it.
Yeah.
I can't think of a single thing that I disliked about the episode. Just really good.
Just
really
good.
good. I'd watch more.
Solid. Just a solid thumbs up.
A solid thumbs up.
Yeah.
So yeah, very happy about that. A lot of Cartoon Network cartoons from back then. Of all of them, the only one that's still around that I'm aware of is Powerpuff Girls. And that's likely because it's about girls.
Yeah.
So I wonder where, like,
what happened?
What these characters, like, they were massive.
Yeah.
Where have they gone?
I don't know. Yeah.
Will we see them again?
I don't know. I don't know if that's. I wonder the audience that they were trying to get to at that point. Like, I wonder if people think that that's still viable anymore.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder why
is
they
it
went
is
away.
it a lost art almost?
Maybe just a part of the era that's just gone.
I wonder if you'll see it come, you know, in the next sort of 10 years, because our generation, the ones that watched it, we're in our 30s now.
Yeah.
It's going to be something we'd show our kids if it came on.
Yeah.
So maybe then you'd get the newer stuff.
Yeah.
But it depends how fresh a channel wants to remain, doesn't it? Do you want
true.
to go down the nostalgia route?
Yeah.
Because Cartoon Network don't seem to do that, do they?
No.
They are doing supposedly that Thundercats revival.
Yeah. That didn't go down too well, though, did it?
No,
Like,
I've not heard anything from them.
No,
to be
neither have
honest.
yeah.
So
yeah, but do you think as well, like, with the, you know, people's responses on stuff being very, like, quick, and obviously a lot of, like, PC stuff going down, do you think it's...
Would it get away with a lot of stuff?
Today, if they brought that kind of back, if people just started a new cartoon where everyone's, like, bum was out all the time, like, do you think people would kick off more?
Well, that's the thing, there's a lot of stuff in there, like, we talked about Ren and Stimpy and stuff, and Cow and Chicken.
Yeah.
They do get away with stuff that they wouldn't get away with now.
Yeah. I think it has to be quite subtle now for it to get through.
And a lot of the humour in Cow and Chicken and I Am Weasel and stuff isn't subtle.
No, it's not.
It's very much just pork butts on a plate. Like, that's what you're getting.
That's it.
And it would ruin it if they had to change it. I think it wouldn't be the same. So is it just something that...
Which they're not allowed to do anymore, maybe. Yeah.
It's a shame, isn't it, that?
Yeah.
Because that's where, like I said before, that's where the issue comes in, isn't it? Like, cartoons were better in our day.
Yeah.
Just because they got away with more.
Yeah.
People are too
A bit uptight now.
Yeah, I think so.
Because at the point where it stops something from being made, I think.
Well, I think it's not even like, I wouldn't say there's that many. There was no jokes in this that were like, flipping out, they got away with that.
Yeah.
Just a lot of bums on show.
Yeah.
And bums are hilarious.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Especially when you're a kid.
Yeah.
Everyone had their bum out in Cow Chicken, and it was always funny.
Yeah.
And you know, the worst thing that happens is it gets people used to bums.
Yeah.
Oh well.
That's it. We all have
there's
them.
a bum.
Yeah.
But it doesn't, because if you see a bum now, it's still funny.
Yeah.
They do it in films all the time.
It's timeless.
Yeah, it's timeless gag. Oh look, their bum. It's just like the innocent nudity of the buns.
Yeah.
Like, you're just like, it's still a slight embarrassment when, oh no,
Yeah.
my bum
Yeah.
is on show, but it's not like, it could be worse.
Yeah.
It's
Exactly.
like,
Yeah.
it's timeless gag.
Yeah. Right on the line. Right on the line.
Right on the line.
Yeah.
But I mean, do you know what I get surprised that there isn't more like merchandise and memorabilia
Yeah.
for people our age of it, because
Hmm.
it's fair enough, a young audience now might not buy it, but
Yeah.
I'd get like, you know, an I Am Weasel t-shirt, or
Yeah.
you know, something like that.
Yeah. I'm surprised they haven't really cashed in on that.
Yeah, they do
really.
it sometimes, but not
Yeah.
not
It's
loads,
rare,
do
isn't
they?
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's usually just like something with all the characters. Cartoon Network.
That's
everyone.
it. Yeah.
But it's like, I don't want everyone.
Yeah.
I want specific.
That's it.
I want a cow and chicken t-shirt,
Mm.
or pork butt t-shirt.
Yeah. Just pork butts.
just pork butt on their t-shirt.
Yeah, I'd love a hoodie that's just a pattern of pork butts on a plate,
Yeah.
just all over it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Good stuff.
Or like kick the can.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just the bridge.
Yeah. It's just,
Like Mexico, the US Mexico car wash bridge. I'd buy that.
yeah.
Yeah, it seems a shame, really. A wasted entity, because
Yeah.
it's not like they're not even on like Netflix or anything anymore.
No.
They were for a bit, weren't they?
Yeah, I
But-
think so, but now lost
I
lost
don't
in the
know, that's the
ether,
thing, it just seems like,
slowly fading.
yeah. I'm sure it'll make a comeback in some way, all of them.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, Courage, the Cowardly Dog, we talked about that.
Yeah.
Might be bringing that back eventually, so maybe it'll start
Yeah.
a chain,
Resurging.
or
Yeah.
who knows, even if it's just specials and stuff.
That's it.
But I mean, you've seen some of them come back, and
Not quite hit the mark.
well, I think the only ones that have are like Courage
Mm.
and Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Dexter hasn't, because
Yeah.
that was a bit.
That was like
fairly
really.
safe,
That was the
wasn't
most
it?
popular out of all
Yeah.
of those things.
And that had everything, because it was a full family, wasn't it? Like,
Yeah.
It was like Dexter, who's a ginger kid as well, so
Yeah.
you've got like
That's it.
minorities.
Yeah.
It's,
Hitting
you
those
know,
marks.
Dee Dee.
Yeah.
It's got
Mum
the
and Dad.
characters.
Yeah.
Don't know.
Don't know.
It's weird, isn't it?
Maybe we'll see.
Probably get a film of it one day. Live
Yeah.
action.
That's it. Yeah.
Live action film.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart as Dexter. It's gonna happen.
Yeah. Melissa McCarthy is Dee Dee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. It's the sad truth of life.
Yeah.
But there you go. Another week. 2 thumbs up this time.
Yeah.
Nice to be back
That's it.
on top. So, what did you think? Did you agree? Did you disagree? What did you think? Let us know on the 3 pork butts of the internet. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, at ToonJamPod. It's always cool to hear from you. If you've got any suggestions, let us know. We also have a Patreon where you can hear a few extra episodes for your book, or you can always help us out by just leaving a rating review wherever you listen to us. It helps people find us and is super awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for everything. And I guess the only thing to say is, until next time, stay jammy.
Hey everyone, thank you for listening to Toon Jam. And if you want to continue to help us out, you can help us by jumping over to our Patreon page, which is patreon.com/ToonJamPod. And if you can rate and review us everywhere you listen to your podcasts, so on iTunes or on the Android apps, that'll be a massive help too. Thank you, and stay jammy.